just for you to bring back to a new the Looney Tunes Show video, and we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite the Looney Tunes Show episodes, and this is another one from the first season that I enjoy. And yeah, it has Bugs just drinking coffee, and he's like, you know what would be better than a cup of coffee? A fourth cup of coffee. Yeah, 4 cups of coffee he has had. And he's pouring some coffee, and Daffy is like, come on, we're going to be late, because he wants to meet this guy called Steve St. James on this cop show, this old cop show that Daffy likes. And Daffy is saying that, or Bugs is saying that he can't go because he's got a checkup, a doctor checkup. And he's like, when have you been to the doctor? And he's like, Daffy is like, I never been to the doctor. I'm the picture of health. And after he says that, he starts coughing. And then he's like, oh, my hips. And he's wondering what the sharp pain is. Yeah, that's so much for a picture of health. And then, yeah, Daffy brought Porky with him to meet Daffy's fan, our biggest fan, and, or just, Steve St. James actor. And yeah, so's on Porky's phone who Steve St. James is. And again, this cop, and with this chauffeur as well. And yeah, pretty interesting opening thing with like this bad guy taking this woman's purse and handcuffing the guy and saying these coins and brass knuckles, which get him all arrested, and then this girl kissing him and arresting her because he was robbing, which quite an interesting intro, I would say. And he sees the guy and wondering if he wants a book signed of his book, and he's like, write it on my beak. And he's like, I can't see it, write it on Porky's face. And he's like, who's Leslie? And of course Daffy said no, it's just the actor. Steve St. James is the character on the show. And again, he's just arguing, saying that he's not Steve St. James, even though again it's just a character that he plays. And Daffy then steals the actor's shades and jacket, and telling Porky he'd make a great chauffeur. And then Daffy's at the doctor and thinking everything is alright, and he's like, there is one condition. And he's like, he's just freaking out for no reason, like, how much do I live and how much long do I have? And he's not even letting the doctor finish and telling everybody that he's highly contagious, which makes him run away. And he's wondering if he's even a real doctor, even getting this diploma that he got and of the school. And just rips it apart. And he's like, I was just gonna say, I think you should stop drinking coffee for a little while. You have too much caffeine in your system. That's what making you so tense. I can understand that. And then later on, he was about to get some coffee, and he's like, oh, right, no caffeine. And he pours it away in the sink. And then, Yosemite Sam comes and offering Bugs this product, which he says that it's Sparkle. This soda called Sparkle. Or it's like coffee without the caffeine, he says. And this is their version of drugs. This is this show's version of drugs that Bugs is going to be going in. He's going to be addicted to this stuff and acting all crazy. This is this show's version of that stuff. From what we're going to be seeing, Bugs act all crazy. And he's like, it tastes weird. And Sam is like, those are the sparkle berries. And gets all of them. Like, come on, Sam. And makes that Bugs all crazy looking in his eyes. This cannot be good for him. And they're just driving around, and Daffy is, impersonating a cop. He's impersonating a cop from a TV show. And they just knock over this payphone, and this guy is about to propose to this girl, and Daffy believes that it's this guy stealing this girl's ring and handcuffing the guy to the payphone and giving the girl back the ring. Like, come on, Daffy. And then, yeah, we just see a montage of Daffy just handcuffing everybody in town. Like this elderly lady that's about to cross the street, and then this lady at an ATM and putting the money back, and then these two kids with these water guns, and yeah, he handcuffs them. Like, yeah, he's going to get in so much trouble. Daffy's going to get so much in trouble. And yeah, Bugs is just drinking the Sparkle, and yeah, he fixes dinner and all this food, and then he's like, I can finish that book could do that book I would have been wanting to make, and he does. And we see that he drank so many already, and he's like, June, I don't think that's too early to put up Christmas decorations. And yeah, he puts them up and tells Granny Merry Christmas, and she has a look like, yeah, he is not right. For real. Again, this is Disso's version of drugs. What Bugs is on and addicted to. And yeah, Porky and Daffy make it back to the house and see the Christmas decorations and just see him on this treadmill. Or not treadmill, but exercising. Which he says is a treadmill. Not really exactly. It's, I think, a bike treadmill, but not a running treadmill. And, of course, Porky is wondering if he's okay. And he's like, he's never better. And wondering if they're itchy. And, yeah, Daffy's stuff got moved into the kitchen. And he's like, huh, I like it here. Closer to the fridge. And, yeah, Porky is wondering if the chauffeur even ever had a name. And, yeah, Daffy shows him. And says that he's Brandon Steele, the chauffeur. And then, yeah, Bugs comes over and wondering if they have any more Sparkle. Or seen any more Sparkle. And, of course, he's like, what is wrong with you? And, yeah, Bugs is like, nothing. There's nothing wrong with me. And punches a hole in the wall. And, like, I need more Sparkle. No, you don't. No, you don't, Bugs. Yosemite Sam got you addicted to that stuff. That is not good for your system. And yeah, Porky and Bugs are looking at each other like, yeah, he is not right. And Bugs tries to go to Sam's place, and of course the door is locked, so he literally breaks in, which, yeah, through the window. And of course Porky and Daffy see him, and Sam is wondering what is going on here. And of course Bugs is just wanting some more Sparkle, which he says that he bought all of them. And yeah, he's like, you have to hook me up with your supplier. And yeah, of course they're just at the window. And yeah, Sam is just all scared. Yosemite Sam is scared with Bugs. Yosemite Sam brought this on to himself, to be honest. And yeah, they make it over to the building, and we see Sam at the counter, and yeah, Bugs just having his feet curled up and just talking to this plant. And yeah, Daffy comes, and of course Bugs is like, I'm not going anywhere without my Sparkle, and throws these papers onto Daffy, and he gets this stapler and is acting like a gun. This shows a friendly version of a gun that he uses, and throwing these pens which he's dodging, and gets hit and splashed with water, and then put his face into this printer, and then like put down the pen, and he's like, give me more Sparkle or I'll write all over this pig's face. And of course Porky is like, why does everybody want to write on my face? And then of course Sam is like, these are hard-working people that just want to sell a product. What is so legal about that? And then the FBI come, telling them that they're all under arrest, and that they're saying that this whole setup is a scam, that these Sparkles are filled with highly dangerous chemicals. And yeah, get the FBI to get Bugs to take him to a doctor. And then Sam is like, am I under arrest? I'm just an innocent sales rep. representative. And of course, he's like, well, it all depends. Did you know that you were selling a dangerous product? And yeah, he starts running. And yeah, they just start chasing him. And Daffy is like, thanks for the help, but I'll take it from here. And of course, he then notices and places Daffy under arrest. Yeah, Daffy gets under arrest because he then says, you are impersonating a cop and handcuffing people all over town. I mean, yeah, what Daffy was doing was definitely illegal, I would say. Right? Again, he was impersonating a cop. Kind of like how Patrick, on the Suds episode and on the Splinter episode, how he was impersonating a doctor. So yeah, he would definitely get in trouble too. And Daffy is saying that, what about Porky? He's been impersonating a chauffeur. But he says that's not illegal. It's pathetic, but it's not illegal. And yeah, of course he wants to put Porky as a witness, and he's going to need a name. And of course he's like Brandon Steele, and he's like, I'm just going to put chauffeur. And then we end it with Bugs saying that the doctor said 1 cup of coffee wouldn't hurt, and I don't think he meant like a huge coffee cup. And yeah, Daffy is like, do you mind? When he's in his bed in the kitchen. But yeah, another good episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. See you next one.